Good morning one and all. Today I am going to teach about addressing modes. Okay, in addressing modes we have different types. That is, first one is direct addressing mode. This in direct addressing mode, only that lower order 7 bits of the address are specified in the instruction. Okay, lower order 7 bits are only specified in the instruction, and the upper 9 bits are taken from the data memory page. Okay, next, memory mapped register addressing. Memory mapped register addressing is similar to the direct addressing mode. Okay, except that 9 MSBs of the address are forced to 0 instead of being loaded with the contents of the data page. Okay, next we can see about immediate addressing mode. In immediate addressing mode can be used to load either a 16-bit constant or a constant of 13, 9 or 7. This is indicated by the symbol hash. Okay, in immediate addressing mode the symbol is indicated by hash. Okay, if hash is there means it is called immediate addressing mode, and it can load either 16-bit constant or a constant of 13, 9 or 7. Next, indirect addressing mode. In indirect addressing mode, it permits the auxiliary register. Okay, it permits the auxiliary register for the addressing to be updated automatically either after or before the operand is fetched. Okay, next we can see about dedicated addressing mode. Okay, dedicated addressing mode. Next we can see about dedicated addressing mode. In dedicated addressing mode, it operates like long immediate addressing mode. Okay, long immediate addressing mode, except that the address comes from one of the two special purpose memory mapped registers in the CPU. It works like long immediate addressing mode, except that the address comes from the one of the two special purpose registers of the CPU, memory mapped registers of the CPU. That registers are namely block move address register and dynamic bit manipulation register. Okay, the registers are block move register and dynamic bit manipulation register. The advantage is that the address of the block of memory to acted upon can be changed during the execution of the program. Okay, the address of the block memory to be acted upon can be changed during the execution of the program. Next we can see circular addressing. Okay, circular addressing is used in algorithms like convolution, correlation and FIR filters for implementing sliding window. Okay, to implement sliding window we are using circular addressing which contains most recent data to be processed. Okay, the following are the 5 memory mapped registers that control the circular buffer. The first one is CBSR1. Okay, CBSR1 means circular buffer 1 start register. CBSR2, second one is CBSR2, circular buffer 2 start register. Third one is CBER1, that is circular buffer 1 end register. Fourth one is CBER2, that is circular buffer 2 end register. Last one is CBCR, that is circular buffer control register. So we have seen the different types of addressing modes here. That's all. Thank you.